let me see if the stream is working real quick. And we'll boot up the game. Oh shit. Alright. Whatever. I got the chat up. Let's play the game. Yes! We have footage and audio! It's been forever since I streamed this game. I think the longest running stream I ever had was like Metal Gear Solid 2. She was insane. Dude, I love Metal Gear Solid 3. You can fuck with the menu screen and shit. You can have him going at meme speed. Look at Snake hit that shit. You can control the stuff in the background. You make him go fucking slow meme speed. Oh yeah, you can change the color a little bit. This game was fire. This is the version the Xbox got, but it was also on PS2. Damn, that's just crazy to think about. Alright. What's special mode? Alright, it's Metal Gear, you press circle. Basic actions. I already know this, never mind. Options. Dolby Copyright Pro Logic Copyright 2. That's crazy. New game. I like MGS2. It's a work of art. I play Metal Gear.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two.
God, I love this fucking
East
game.
and West. This marked the beginning of the era called
This
the Cold
marked the beginning
War.
of the era called the Cold War. Metal Gear. David Hayter. He will forever be Solid Snake.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone
This
still
game looks
showing
so
high
good for
pressure
being a
mass.
PS2 game.
Cab okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Right, and smoking a cigarette.
Put out that cigar.
A cigar. Sorry,
Connecting
fuck
oxygen
you.
hose
Dude.
to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Wait. I can zoom in.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
It's always a neat feature. Just look around stuff. They physically have the American flag on the fucking plane.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Whoa. He flaked the cigar.
Depressurization complete.
Checking
Oh, Lord.
oxygen supply.
6 minutes to
Oh
drop
my
off. Opening rear
lordy
hatch.
lord. He got that drip on.
Sunrise.
Listen to that PS2 struggle.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius.
God damn. They're
2
having
minutes
trouble.
to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
Lick my balls.
1 minute
Gotta
to
love the
drop
frostbite.
off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
The world's first
10
Halo
seconds
jump.
to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Oh lord, it's time to Metal Gear. Directed by Hideo Kojima.
Jack, I've got some important news.
Oh lord.
Head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
The Virtuous Mission.
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
This
His name is
series has a
Nikolai
lot of
Stepanovich
cutscenes,
Sokolov.
but they're all pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous
Sokolov.
rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why did it defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
Oh shit.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying
I like when
intermediate
Metal
range
Gear
ballistic
pulls
missiles
from
on
little
Cuba.
bits of real life. I think it's
President
always
demanded
funny.
that the Soviets dismantle
Fucking
and remove the missiles.
JFK directing
At the same
Solid
time, he
Snake.
announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return
Sokolov.
Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell?
They
was he
say his
working on?
name so much throughout like
the time, we
the
had
first
no
2
idea.
acts.
We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war.
Sokolov.
In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my side. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About
Oh, shit.
Sokolov?
Sokolov.
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
I remember reading about a
technology.
really funny theory.
I guess you're right. I
Where
don't know the details, but it appears to be
it
a
was
new
like
kind of
Hideo
nuclear
Kojima made David
For half a year
Hayter
now, the
eat
Soviets
two
have been
packs
conducting frequent nuclear tests
two
and
packs of
sending out
cigarettes
Something
full
to do with
and then
us.
take a shot
We're
of
talking about a
whiskey.
secret weapon so big
to
that
do the
Khrushchev's
Solid
ready to
Snake
pull out of Cuba to
voice.
get it back.
Is Sokolov still
It's
in the
fucking
facility?
hilarious.
No.
Imagine
according to
sitting
our
there in an
intelligence,
interview,
Celino Yeltsin,
and there's this
placed
guy,
mountains
right,
about
and he
3
hands
miles
you
to the
2
west
packs of
of
cigarettes. He says, "Don't smoke them, eat
The
them,
Virgin Cliffs.
and then drink this afterwards."
name
And he
for a
hands you a
virgin
shot
solution.
glass and a jack
They
of
moved him there
fucking
just recently.
whiskey.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back.
Big
This
ass
mission would
fucking
never have been
bottle
possible if
sitting
he
there.
was still in the research facility. This is our last chance Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Bottle of Jack Daniels, this is what I was going for. I don't know why I spoke retarded there. Might be. Anyways, time to fucking fly into the objective like it's Fortnite. All I'm saying is the Metal Gear Fortnite collab totally should have had just the parachute as a glider.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate
yeah, you can press
Selino
R1 to
Yask
look
in the
down
Soviet
at shit.
mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and
Going
bring him
first
back to the
person.
west.
Look at how big they made the skybox for this cutscene.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Go.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point.
So awesome.
Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
He's looking up too. That's crazy.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Oh
Take
god.
it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single
My
combat
PS2 hasn't
talent?
lagged this hard since Ultimate Alliance.
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons.
I don't know why,
as
but
well
the
as
beginning of
two
Ultimate Alliance 2
40mm
always fucking
machine
stutters.
guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
Home in time for
But
dinner.
if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Oh shit. No, my stuff. He did the thing. You think they just asked him to pose like that, or? No shit. God damn. David Hayter. Naked Snake. Holy shit, it's Metal Gear. Those mushrooms, can I pick them up? No. There we go. I can slash stuff. If I hit R1, I can shank stuff. Is there anything we can collect around here? Probably not. Oh no, we can get our... We can get something over there if I remember correctly. Or not.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in.
Oh, what? Oh, well. He just tells us to eat stuff. Here's a cutscene for removing the Raiden mask. Snake. The nature. I'm not sure I remember that cutscene, but that's cool.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some
knife and a
medical
trank
supplies in
gun.
your
Hunt
backpack.
time.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Roll. Ooh, butterfly. This game's pretty. Where's my trank gun? Oh, it's in the backpack. Snake, why? Never let him know your next move. Got that shit.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left.
I forgot how much I
From
like
that
the
list,
menu in this
choose the weapon you
game.
want to equip and press the Enter button.
The pause menu is really
For other
cool.
equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep
I
an
like
eye
the
on your
system in
stamina
this
so
game
you
where
don't
you
run
can get
out.
like fucking
To
shit
recover
stuck
lost
in
stamina, you
you
can
too,
hunt
like
for local flora
random
and fauna.
sticks when you get
You
injured
can
in
use
battle,
either your tranquilizer gun or your
or
knife to hunt.
fucking bullets
My
in
only
you.
weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's
I
right.
think you can
It's
get
been
an
fitted with
alligator
its own
tooth stuck in
suppressor.
your leg.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Is it all
The
good
suppressor's
too?
durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care
Well,
of myself,
fuck.
huh?
I'm afraid so.
I'm
You'll
so
be given a fake
not
death
gonna
bill
make
for that
it.
purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo
Forgot
mission,
about this
right?
mechanic. This
Right.
should, I wish
I guess
that was
that
an
means I can't count on
MGS4.
any
That would have been
reinforcements.
so
Correct.
good to have
Mission
like the
rests
old guy have a heart
entirely in your
attack
hands.
mid-combat and then
Real
revive
one-man
himself.
army.
Relax.
Waste
There's a support
opportunity.
team ready to
The
back you
stamina
up
thing
over
is
the
cool
radio.
though.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack
John
for short.
Doe.
You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
145.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan
boss.
this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right.
Boss?
It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
That's a
You've
bit too
lost weight.
specific, Snake.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think.
Bitch, what?
You'll just have to figure it out for yourself.
I have no
Listen
idea
to me,
what you're
Jack.
talking about.
Just because soldiers are on the same side right now
completely
doesn't mean
lost
they
me.
always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission.
God
You
damn.
follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to
Top
die for it if
brass.
necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
The mission.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your
Suck
voice
my
again.
balls.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to
Urban
be
warfare
key.
and infiltrating
Those
buildings.
CQC
Something
techniques I taught you
two
are sure to
games
come in
do.
handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is
Yeah.
141.80.
The
Call me if
Arctic
you need advice
Ocean.
on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
I swear to God, she's in the Arctic Ocean.
Of CQC.
Oh shit.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Commencing virtuous mission now. I like that detail. The name in Russian and the name in English. Do I have any other camo? Fuck, it's Metal Gear. That's crazy. You can move camos through the memory card. What do we have? Cool. Isn't the 3DS version of this game the only version that has, like, crouch walking? Cool. There's a gator there. I'm gonna get that gator meat. Fucking gator. Come here. Well, alright. Let's see what they're talking about. Crazy. Got up snake. It would be really funny. And I'm going to aim snake. Aim faster, you're sinking. Fucking bees. All of it's mine. Let's take a right. Never mind. Let's go left. Usually this area should be pretty safe. Oh shit, here's the funny.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
I should've... Nah.
Change your
I don't want to
camouflage
download a
by
save just to play Yui
camouflage
Extreme
from
and go through all this
survival
again.
lure.
But
The
I will stream a
uniform
Yui
option
Extreme
lets you
run
pick
because I've
your
done it
uniform,
before.
while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively.
Whatever, we already know how camouflage works. Let's see, this game's pretty goofy sometimes too, I like it. Can't climb up there yet. No? Okay. If I remember correctly, there's a little thingy thing around here to the right. We might not be at the area I'm talking about yet.
Huh?
Huh?
Who's that?
No one's there.
Huh?
Huh?
I heard footsteps.
No, you didn't.
Huh? I heard footsteps.
Just fucking with this guy.
Nobody here. Huh?
Yeah. Nothing happened, brother.
It's just my imagination.
Oh yeah, it is. And so's that. Knocked his ass out. Can I shank him? I don't know how to use the knife along with the gun. So instead, I'm gonna just kind of... there we go. And we're gonna pick him up and we're gonna loot this motherfucker. Oh, MGS3. I think he gave me all he could. Came from there, so there's nothing here? Damn. Oh, I know why. Because it was over here.
What was that?
Can't see shit. Ain't gonna see shit. What was that, brother? Huh?
Nothing here.
Yeah. Nothing here.
Just my imagination.
Yep. So's that.
Huh? Who was that?
Saved. And reloaded.
Huh? Who was that?
No one. That was no one, motherfucker! And you ain't ever gonna find me! Yeah! Cutscene time. Bees. Snake knows what he's gonna do today. Alright, Snake, where'd you see the bees? Just frog guy. Oh, I see the bees. Look at him go! I just cleared all of them out. I swear you could have collected fungus. You can. Mushroom. I don't know why the aim is so fidgety in this game. Whatever. Let's eat a frog.
Disgusting.
You'll get used to it. Disgusting. Yeah. Let's equip the M16AE. Metal Gear, ain't it? Hornet's Nest. Phantasm. Ah. Hey man, it was the Cold War. It's a different time. Oh shit, cutscene time. I forget how you sneak into this area.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
It's a hard line. Can I put a silencer on it? Guess I don't have a suppressor for it.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy.
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
What's wrong? What's
Oh shit, who found me? Oh shit, they found me. No. I hate how immediately is when I try to be stealthy. Is this when immediately as I try to be stealthy, this fucking happens. Shows how fucking shite I am compared to how good I used to be. I'm gonna eat that rat. Eat that rat. Got that rat. Delicious.
Please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Footsteps. Footsteps.
Nuh-uh.
Nobody here.
It's just my imagination. Huh? Footsteps. What's wrong? What's wrong? Who's that?
Fuck! Worst Metal Gear run ever.
This is HQ.
Enemy sighted.
They ain't ever gonna find me. The AI is screwing itself over. Yes. Yes.
HQ, please respond.
That is crazy.
This is HQ.
There's no way they watched me run in here, followed me in,
Lost sight of the intruder.
shot me while I was in here, and lost me in here.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
What's wrong?
I'm in disbelief.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You'll have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You and the
GRU?
West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
Ah, JFK.
Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
President Kennedy's
Precisely.
assassination.
In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid
I can't
for
believe I
power.
escaped that encounter like that. They saw me, shot at me in the room I hid in, and proceeded to lose me in the same room when I hid in one spot. They watched me
Intelligence
run
says
to
that they are
there.
going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
The boss.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Finally, I can play the game. No, Snake! I get that you have to report it.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with
Sokolov.
me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery
Sokolov.
point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we
I
were
killed
involved.
one.
I see.
The rest
about the
saw
boss?
me.
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Ooh, we lost the boss signal. Oh no. Oh shit. Look at my man stand up. Ain't no one about to take him down. Sokolov's got this shit. Love how goofy this series can be.
Freeze!
Oh no, bro. Ugh.
So this is the legendary boss.
Oh shit.
Huh?
It's him.
Last. You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here? Soldier? He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
Ocelot.
Don't you forget it.
Why is he spinning so much? Josh Keaton.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Oh shit. Shooting his own members. They're on your side, brother. You're pretty good. Ricocheted on him though. Had to play the style. Killed people who are in your own army, brother man.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Sokolov. Huh.
not the boss, are you?
Okay. Oh fuck. My mouse has been on screen this whole time.
Crew operatives!
Crew!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Bitch.
Major!
Run, man.
Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Tranquilized. I don't even know what he was doing there. Slam that guy. Huh. Bitch. That one bullet.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil.
That's a revolver technique.
That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Yeah. Get fucked.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
God, I love this scene so much.
Good.
Beats the ever-loving shit out of Ocelot and his soldiers after massacring other fucking Russian soldiers. Ah, damn. I was holding triangle for too long. Ah, the wilderness. Snake likes the rat. Oh fuck. Is he pissing?
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best Gru has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here,
Such
I promise.
a goofy
And we've
character.
got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Oh, fuck.
Look.
The inspiration for the Metal Gear.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The MCU.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
But I like the Cold War.
And
It's so
then
much
the Age
fun.
of Fear
I like
will
sneaking
truly
around
begin.
with my life on the
World
line.
War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly.
Stop
They
yapping
cannot
and let's get
complete
the
it
fuck
without
out of
my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Through the mountain jungle swamp things. And into another fucking cutscene. Oh fuck. The boss.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Oh fuck. The bees.
Huh?
I fucking hate bees. Oh yeah, don't you get bees stuck in you too?
Hornets?
My bad, Snake. Hornets. God, this game is so crazy. Soviet Hornets. God, why? A man just got kidnapped by Hornets.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I wouldn't want to be friends with them.
long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back,
Birdman.
boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Now it's raining.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
I like how you can see the sorrow here and there. Pay attention.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Lale lule lo. Lale lule lo.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Oh shit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
This shit's always been metal.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Elbowed.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
He's just half drowning.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
God damn it, I pressed this button. Oh well. Snake's dead now. He's not coming back to life. He's dead. It's the end of the playthrough. GG's, y'all. Nah, we can use the funny mechanic. Surgery or medicine. Here we go. Cigar. There you go. Fuck. There we go. Owie.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Recovery balloon. Sounds familiar. I can press R1 fast enough.
Shagohod.
Shagohod. God, I replayed this game so many times. No, don't Elon Musk it! No, Snake! Vulcan. An ocelot. real hung up on that bullet.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Sokolov.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Just about to try to kill that guy. Look at Ocelot over there still thinking about the bullet.
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
Pulls out a literal
It's
nuke
time I gave this
launcher.
marvelous new toy a try.
Launch a nuke on your own soil.
Colonel, even if they are
Fuck
our
yeah,
enemies, they're
buddy.
still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Remember the Alamo. Bye-bye, facility. Kaboom! Fast flashed away. That's crazy. It's a mad heat blast. He's good and warm now if he wasn't already. Yes, I would like to save. Damn right I am. Konami presents the theme song for the video game. What a thrill.
With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme.
It's crazy how this one just has a completely separate theme song from all the other games. What's crazier is how hard it goes.
Still
All the fucking snake skeletons slowed into the screen and shit. I don't even know what the fuck they're showing there. Bunch of camo patterns. I think the first time I played this game was off a stolen copy of the HD collection. Cause I borrowed it at first, but I just never got to talk to them again, so I guess it's just mine now. Look at Snake though. That thing's probably not even in the game. If Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta doesn't have the Snake Eater theme song, I'm gonna be pissed. One week later. Really? 1 week to recover from all that,
Snake?
Over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead
Fox
of the
die?
The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Oh, that's supposed to be footage of them in the hospital. That's cool.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the Boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The Boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
What if we can't?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the Boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians really helping us?
We KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the two NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Yeah. Dark Souls rolling. Jungle strolling. Russia patrolling. No one's stopping Naked Snake.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
It's very funny.
Must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From
God
square
damn.
zero. My frequency is 140.85.
I got it! You could Kojima talking at that point. Time to meddle my gear. Solidly. The third time. Nailed that shit. A horse.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
What? Boss.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
God fucking damn it, not again.
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
Beat his ass.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here.
You're fired.
Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
I'm not sure that would actually work as a gun.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
Horse stomps on his hand.
Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion.
Alrighty then. Can we heal our hand? Nope. Because we totally didn't break our hand when the horse stomped on it. Oh, fuck.
What the hell is this? HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Control here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I think I see them. There's gotta be a way to escape. Because I'm doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm doing it and doing it and doing it well. Represent talk about Dorito Shell. Ooh. Fuck yeah! I'm doing the Metal Gear. After so much exposition, I can play the fucking video game. Oh, I don't have a gun to fuck. I can't fuck with it. Oh well. What's something I can do? I'm not sure I have another gun. Mine just got destroyed in the cutscene. Did I make him fall off? He's gone. Well, what if I look away?
Over there? Radio, calling Q.
Nuh-uh.
Just my luck. The radio man must
Damn.
have got
No, I pressed X. Bum bum ba da da. Bum bum bum.
Who's that?
Oh wow. Fucking. Kill him while we got the chance. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Just blindly shooting now. He's running. He's running away. Can't explain how much I hate this bridge.
Who's that? Who's that?
There we go. There's a little dude. I can't shoot him though. I don't have a weapon. Fuck. Oh well. He's not here anymore, is he? Nope. Time for a cutscene.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Hallelujah.
Trapped.
blind firing and sweeping your gun? What are you doing?
There is your answer. The name's
Lolly Lule Lo. Of course, Snake's POV is just boob vision.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Very Sigma.
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
All the time.
It's a
Down on
Chinese
old
Type
block.
17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened with added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you?
Tranquilizer gun.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
it. Great. More exposition.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Sweet. I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Through 2 tutorials of nothing. I am going to see if I can play Metal Gear 4. Ugh. You'll have a good time.